have with us tonight, Professor Holly. Professor Holly, thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us. And just so we are clear, there is no leaving on time. So you can forget about getting out early tonight.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Well, let's just jump right into this then. Professor Holly, can you explain to us the allegations from former student Logan T. that you have the reputation of letting your classes out early?
Well, that's a pretty heavy allegation. I can assure you, I never let my students out of class early. Cross my heart, hope to die, stick a needle in my eye.
Well, what is this nonsense of making your students empty their pockets before they give a speech then? Are you a pickpocketer too?
No, of course not. I am helping them give a better speech.
How in the world could that possibly help someone give a better speech?
Well, it's quite simple, really. If you are giving a speech to a group, and you are too busy fiddling with your laser pointer in your pocket, you won't have the focus to make eye contact, and keep pace with your time. By eliminating the rattling, change and vibrating
vibrators,
cell phone, in your pockets, while you are giving a speech, you will in response be able to focus better on speaking clearly, making eye contact with your audience, and making sure to maintain a decent time.
Oh. Well, explain this then. What's the big deal about making them dress up? They aren't really giving a speech for the president.
That is true. I've never taught the president, and I'm pretty sure no one in my class has ever spoken for the president himself. However, my rules about dressing professionally are set into place simply because they need to get into the habit of looking professional, as well as speaking professionally. When you give a speech to someone, you don't want to be in your sweatpants and t-shirt you wore to the kegger the night before. It's simple etiquette.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Now tell me this, do you think you've made any changes with these students? Any progressions? Do you feel like you've been able to keep them from drooling all over their notebooks? I'll be honest with you, that Eric kid is one heck of a drooler. We were talking arm floaties, raincoat, swim fins. The works.
Well, I can't do much about Eric's drooling problem, but I assure you, he's never fallen asleep in my class. That's just an ongoing issue he has. But to answer your question, yes. I do feel like I've been able to make considerable changes in the public speaking habits of these students. I've noticed many differences between the first week of classes and now. They are more confident, especially in the topics they choose to write about. They make eye contact, and worry less about their timing, because they know to speak well. Reading and rereading their speech is the only way. That in itself helps them with their pronunciation, revisions, and additions to speeches they write. I've given these students all the tools they need to go out into the world, and make of themselves a professional appearance that speaks worlds of their demeanor, character, and intelligence. I have no doubt in my mind that they have become proud, able public speakers.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Professor Holly, tooting her own horn. She's made considerable changes, she says. So now, it's up to you to show the rest of the world that you've learned more than anyone else can see. You are professional, empowered, and newly made public speakers. Take your newfound knowledge, wipe the drool from your chin, take the laser pointer and quarters from your pockets, go out and give some speeches. Hell, maybe one day you'll really be giving a speech for the president. I mean, let's be realistic, it'll probably be the president of Taco Bell, but still, do it well, do it professionally, and do it in memory of Professor Holly and CST 100. SP Ring 2010.